Farmers are caught in the middle of either going big or slowing down in the planting summer season. They are concerned about the unpredictability of weather patterns. The dry season might have a negative impact on both crop and stock farmers. Already thousands of hectares have gone up in flames due to recent severe veld fires in the province. Although some have tilted the land, the planting season might be delayed.
I think for me it's very, very tricky because I'm caught in between, do I plant a cash crop or not? So, but by the look of things, I think I'm rather gonna stick to fodder production for this year and avoid the risk, because I think for smaller farmers it's very, you can't take all your money, put it in a cash crop and run the risk of not making a harvest.
We have already, for instance, my farm have already spent 210,000 to prepare the lands. So you can imagine if the rain does not come, that 210, there is no way I'll be able to recover it. It will be a lost money. So we are praying that, okay, the predictions, the weather predictions might be wrong. We are going to plant by faith.
It is not certain that the rain will come at the expected time.
So the dry and hot conditions will certainly have a negative effect on the planting, to delay planting, and also that can have a serious problem. The other thing that is of importance is not only the dry conditions but the very hot conditions, and that can have an impact on the grape production, all the other nut production, the huge pecan nuts plantings, and it can have a negative impact on that because they are currently in the early stages of growth.
An agricultural economist believes the El Nino might not be as harsh. He says some farmers can capitalize on the fact that the soil is still moist from the last season.
I must add, though, also to say this year, the South African farmers went on the fields, or are still going to the field, to be planting in a much better environment compared to last year. I was just looking at the fertilizer prices. On average, they are down by 52% from a year ago. And now if you consider that the fertilizer accounts for about 2/3 of the grain farmers' input cost, if they are down 52% year on year, that's a big saving from the farmers' side on the input cost space.
Of the feed or grazing land is also a concern for farmers. Magala Masiteng, SABC News, Bloemfontein.